They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Michael Rowland gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a drive out to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. But the team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt it.
And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. And he is out. Time for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. All right, back to him on the mound. On to first, and it's dropped. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 25.
Here's Steve Pearce now as he swings and hits a laser to right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00. And that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Ready now, Torres, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Scotty Hayward, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could.
And it's belted high and deep into right center, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
Boy, Giro, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall.
The designated hit.
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa.
Hey fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tent here at the...
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Matt Vasgersian here, son. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The left fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
And he will get there to make.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Jr.
Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Roland has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hammered the other way to deep right field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, in now, Gary Sanchez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. And it's fouled away.
Sanchez.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already.
Left field and deep. Benintendi going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. A tag for 1.
The batter.
Now in the box, Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are two away. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start.
On to first, and it's dropped. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, left fielder.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Nunez at third. Benintendi is at second with nobody out. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box, Gino Palmisano. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Line to the right side, and he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
The first baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nino Reese. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to left. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and it's now 6-4.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The left fielder, number 11.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Play ball. He's out. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox. Number 41. Ramiro.
Digging in once again, Nino Reese. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So,
and the throw to first is there.
Let's play ball. Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 52.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nino Reese. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Brett Gardner will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Heath Hembry comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Heath Hembry.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he grounds one briskly to short. Bogarts has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. Prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Line toward the alley and left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Zero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. DJ LeMahieu. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Fouled off. Line drive to center field. Palmisano is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now as an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The throw, and he's tagged out at 3rd. That ends the inning, but 2 runs.
Leading off for Boston, the 3rd baseman,
Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 70.
Now at the plate, Scotty Hayward. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Scotty Hayward.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Palmisano is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nino Reese. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Palmisano sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Play ball. 4-4.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down.